the curse tried throwing him away, but Sukuna had ripped off its arm and began laughing at it, causing him to collapse into the water plant. Outside the building, Fushiguro gave Kujisaki's unconscious body to the school official and asked them to bring Gojo back, although he knew he was probably too far away by now. Downstairs, Sukuna wondered how they were both considered special grade curses, especially with the difference in their power levels, but the demon tried to regenerate all of his limbs and leaped down to fight against him. However, Sukuna thought it was a shame that it had no idea what a curse was capable of, and decided to show him the true essence of jujitsu sorcery. In that instant, the demon was cut into 17 different pieces, but Sukuna realized one of his fingers was inside before taking it, burning the curse out of existence. So he called out for Yuji to switch, but after not responding, he told him to quit blue balling him already, and after he didn't respond once again, he smiled, realizing what he could do. Outside the building, as Fushiguro sensed that the cursed monster was dead, he began wondering where Yuji was hiding. But at that instant, Sukuna appeared behind him, telling him that Yuji was gone forever. As he ripped his shirt apart, he dug his hand deep into his chest and pulled out his heart. He told Fushiguro that he was taking Yuji hostage, since Yuji couldn't live without his heart, so he threw it away. But as he consumed the cursed finger, he told Fushiguro that he now had more than enough time to eliminate him. Just then, Fushiguro noticed that Yuji's hand had been restored, and realized that Sukuna has the ability to use reverse curse technique to heal himself. As he thought he could force him to regenerate a new heart, Fushiguro readied himself for battle, and summoned his cursed bird. Immediately, he charged at Sukuna and began trying to land a single attack, but Sukuna dodged every single one of them with ease. As Fushiguro continued trying to close the distance, Sukuna wondered if he was even trying, so as he caught his hand, he told him to try harder with more cursed energy, and smacked his useless mouth. As Fushiguro managed to maintain his balance, he summoned Orochi out of the ground to capture Sukuna. At Fushiguro's command, the cursed animals began attacking at the same time, but Sukuna obliterated the serpent, and appeared behind Fushiguro before his brain could even process the attack. As Sukuna hurled him far away, he leapt into the air to chase after him, kicking him with enough force to send him crashing into the buildings. However, Fushiguro's bird tried to rescue him, but Sukuna flashed from behind, punching him as his spine crushed with all the walls breaking down. But his bird managed to rescue him. However, Sukuna leapt into the air and knocked them into another building, sending him crashing down. As Sukuna landed before them, Fushiguro realized there was no way out of this situation, so he made his bird vanish in his final moments. When Sukuna began wondering why he was trying to help Yuji regain control of his body, Fushiguro remembered the only girl he ever cared about, and how she lost her life because of the curses. So he stood up and began converting his life into cursed energy, shocking Sukuna because of his hidden powers, and making him beg for Fushiguro to show him what he's hiding. But as Fushiguro was about to activate his sacred treasure, he decided to dissipate his powers, reminding Yuji that he never had a reason to save him, other than for his selfish reason of wanting him to stay alive. He said that he wasn't a hero, so he's never regretted saving his friend, and those words triggered Yuji's consciousness, allowing him to suppress Sukuna's soul. However, his missing heart began draining all of his blood out, and as he passed out on the ground, he begged Fushiguro to live a long life without him. The following morning, three dumbass curses wondered why they had to sacrifice Sukuna's finger to test its powers, but Geto told them that it was necessary since they learned what he was capable of. A few days later, as Yuji's body was laid inside the morgue, Ijichi started apologizing for causing his death, but Gojo thought it was a trap from the Jujutsu elders and told him to shut his disgusting mouth. From the very start, the higher-ups have considered Yuji a threat, and Gojo thought they made up the plan to abandon his team while he was away. Just then, a lady entered the room, wondering why Gojo was concerned about Yuji, seeing as he was already dead. As he began saying that Yuji was a special student, Larry told him that she would dismember him into pieces for her experiments. Meanwhile, Kujisaki tried comforting Fushiguro, telling him that they only knew Yuji for 2 weeks, but she was barely holding back her own tears. However, when a useless senior appeared before them, wondering why they looked like they were at a funeral, they merely ignored her useless face. From behind, a fucking talking panda tried telling Maki that one of their friends died yesterday, but one of them kept only saying he wanted a rice ball. Eventually, they revealed that they were here to invite Fushiguro and Kyujisaki to a school exchange event, and Panda told them that it was a fighting contest between the two greatest jujitsu schools in their world. At the same time, Geto revealed that there were two conditions for winning the